Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome back to Everspace. Here, as you can see, right in Sector 3 among the beautiful clouds here. And I'm sure fairly quickly we're going to be under attack here. What on earth happened there? Whatever it was sent that large ship spinning almost entirely out of control. We're going to head on over there and see what's going on. But probably that will be trouble. Now, you might have noticed the graphical glitches over there on the right-hand side of the screen. I've mentioned that in previous videos. That's down to the wide resolution I've got. Now, whilst the game does support these resolutions,
these things are so annoying.
while the game does support the 21:9 aspect ratio, it does sometimes have some graphical glitches off to the edge of the screen, and that's something you'll notice with many games. So at least this game does support the aspect ratio, which is always very nice. Probably jumping in feet first here because I'm not actually checking to see if the larger ship is hostile to me at the moment. I'm assuming it's not because it's not red, although it is orange to me.
This is bad.
Now these ships do half kick out a lot of damage, the drones generally do, and
The attention of hostiles.
clicked on the wrong people there. What a mistake. Trouble is, the jump suppression is also messed up. I can't get out of here. What happened is I hit a friendly, and they're now obviously no longer friendly. So that means this whole zone is going to be hostile to me. So let's stay back here and see if we can make the best of that. Big mistake. But it does mean I have the potential to gather more resources here now. As soon as they are unfriendly to me, now I can take their resources as well. Alright, there's people coming in behind me here. What I do want to try and do is take some of the resources here whilst I can. There's a missile locked on coming from somewhere. Got a little bit too trigger happy back there. And is what happened.
There's a few of them. I hate drones. They just keep coming. It breaks the board.
It gets a bit exciting, that's for sure. Let's see if we can make a few missiles here. I think we're gonna be needing these. Now the trouble is, I do need to upgrade my weapons. I'm fully aware of that. But I've just used a lot of resources up to make the missiles here, because without those missiles, I'm not getting anywhere. Right, let's keep away from that large ship there. It's turning toward me again. Well, it seems to be. I think that they want to take me on. Let's just hope that the jump suppressor is not coming from one of these large ships, which I'm going to have to get up close and personal with. Look at that. Alright, there's some fuel over there. The main thing I want to do is clear this jump suppressor. And after that, I'll think about dealing with whatever else is going on around here. And there are some resources around here, many of them which no doubt have dropped off the things I've been destroying. But if we make good our exit out of here, then that really does help. Let's have a look at this tech container while we're here, though. If we can get in there. Looks like it's shielded. Or maybe we can get in through the back here. Yep, here we are. Adaptive armour. And I've already got that. So we will salvage this and head on back out and continue on our way to try and disable this jump suppressor. Wherever it is. I have a feeling it's near that big ship.
That's just what I need. This big boy looks dangerous.
An Oka corvette. It is indeed most very likely to be hazardous to your general well-being.
I can say that again. Unfortunately, the shields are not... the missiles, rather, are not doing any damage. And it seems that thing is what is indeed preventing me from escaping this zone. Well, there's a good enough reason to make sure I upgrade the weapons in future, isn't there? Has it just deployed some drones? It does look like it has. Oh, there's shield ones. Let's take them out. Where's the other ones? Now we're out of missiles. Don't look like we're going to get out of here too well, does it? Let's take a screenshot there while we're at it. Make the best of a bad situation if we can. Oh, it's a little bit too green, isn't it? Let's try again. Maybe. That looks quite nice. Potentially. Oh dear, did I die during the screenshot? Oh yeah, it doesn't look like they want you to take screenshots whilst you're exploding. What a shame. Never mind. Okay, well, 11,000 credits. Not a bad run, all in all. But a silly mistake brought us up short. Let's spend a few perks. Now, we're going to need these on weapons, I think. Critical hit damage. Let's go for this. And that's going to get expensive very, very quickly. How much we got left? 2,000. Oh. Where can we put this? Some of the things I've purchased I wish I actually hadn't. The loot retrieval and... or the loot bonus. I'm not too worried about that. And the retrieval, I kind of wish I hadn't purchased those. But you live and learn with these games. Nanobot efficiency. Let's put that into there. I think that is pretty much it, isn't it? Things are getting quite expensive to purchase now. Device slot, secondary weapon. Can't put any in speed. Oh, I've got nearly 1,000 credits left. I want to spend them in something. Let's just go for that. Right. Off we go again. Yeah, what can I spend them on? Not going to let me go until I've spent it all. You know, I can't see what to spend 360 credits on. Must be something. Well, I don't care what it says. I'm going anyway. Launch. Off we go. Back to Sector 1, unfortunately. Ah, dear. Right. What are we going to do at this time? We're going to try and upgrade as quickly as we can. And... yeah, let's take on the Okar straight away. Because I'm going to steal their resources. Never done this before. I just want to see how it all goes. Called them the Okar, actually meant G and B. Now these are normally friendlies. They will now be hostile towards me in the next zone as well. There might be a few too many of them. It's a similar mistake to what I made early on, although this time I've obviously done it intentionally. Shields down. Let's see what we can earn here. Not doing too bad. And there we go. Right, let's pick up the credits. Obviously don't need any fuel yet because we haven't done any jumps. But where's that large ship gone? Has it jumped out? The whole point I took on the GMB fighters there was because I wanted to try and take their ship, their large one, try and destroy it and see what was in there. But I've no idea where it's gone, so maybe I missed it jumping out. Well, that's a bit disappointing because it made the whole exercise a little bit fruitless there. Let's take on the outlaws while we're here anyway.
Well executed.
Everyone's dropping fuel. I don't need fuel at the moment. The trouble is, you never get it when you actually need it.
Ah, credits.
Missile defense system. Not that useful at the moment. Would have come in handy early on though. I'm going to go to the comms hub because the comms hub will reveal to me what's in the little zone here. So I'm not swapping between the pulse laser and the Gatling gun here because the shields are so weak that the Gatling gun is taking the shields down very, very quickly, as you can see. So it's just not really worth swapping out. But I'm out of charge. Some nanobots. They're always very, very handy, as I'm regularly saying. Didn't think I was going to collect them there. Okay, what else have we got here then? Comms hub, of course. Got to be careful because sometimes these places are protected by turrets, missile turrets, especially. But it seems we're okay in that regards. Right. Good. We'll have the adaptive armor a bit early on. No, I don't want to swap it with that, but we will swap it with the weapon overdrive, which I don't really want. Good stuff. And we salvage the other thing. So we get in here and we can hack the comms hub. What are you going to reveal for me? Probably not too much. Let's go get those credits. Unfortunately, not a lot. And that seems to be it, doesn't it? Despite attacking the comms hub, I've already got everything here. And attacks GMB for nothing. Never mind. Off we go. Right, I'm going to go straight to this one that's already selected. And before we do anything in this zone, I'm going to have a quick look to see if we can do any upgrades here. But then again, the trouble is I don't really want to upgrade these weapons because I'm bound to find improved weapons before too much longer. So let's wait just a minute and build up as many resources as I can. And we're doing good on tech containers here, actually. We'll have that. And the adaptive armour. We've already got the Mark II, so we were lucky to get that so early. Is there anything inside here? Loads of fuel, look at that. We should nearly have a full tank again. Not quite. Shield breaker missiles over there. Now I don't particularly need shield breaker missiles. I've still got 15 light missiles left. But they could be good salvage. Right, a load of hostiles coming in all at once here. But we should be alright. So drones, which I always find to be mostly a nuisance because they're pretty fast, and although they don't take a lot of damage, they can half pack a punch.
Oh,
Right.
you're finished. Can we continue on our mission now?
First time I've seen a front shield generator. Oh, actually, no, I've seen one of these a long while ago. I did use it. What it does is give you extra strength on the front shields. And it's kind of nice, but when you get attacked from the rear, it's not a lot of help. Right, now let's see if I can get a chance to collect all this lovely loot that's dotted around. Now, not every ship drops stuff. Only the occasional ship. Perhaps as many as 50-50. I don't actually know. That was a little bit silly. I thought it was something I could pick up. Thing is, you never know exactly what you need. It's all laying around, or it's not something I need right now, but of course that sort of stuff come in handy later on. And there's one of the turrets I was talking about early on. Not a missile one, but a turret nonetheless. There, however, is a missile turret. We managed to definitely avoid that missile load, didn't we?
Makes me no better than an outlaw.
I'm not your therapist.
Slows down time for a few seconds. How comes there's so much good loot at the moment? What's going on? They're making up for my rather poor end to my run previously. So much good loot, you don't know what to choose. Often I'm stuck for trying to find something good. What we've got here, look at all that. Raining credits, literally.
Credits. As
Well,
value by weight.
nearly literally. So only 2 zones in, and I've already got half the amount, nearly, of credits I had on the total run last time. Quite an improvement, I'd say. Right. Oh yeah, one more thing there. Let's loot the shield breaker missiles and put them into the salvage. Alright, let's see what we can craft then, as it's telling me I can craft a new item. Absolutely no idea what that is. I don't want any of these. What about over here? Damage booster, energy injector, plasma mine, scanning probe. I think we'll keep what we've got. Thank you very much. And we will go to the next zone where hopefully G&B shouldn't be hostile to me. I'm trying a different approach this time, so you never know, I might attack them again if they have something I'm after. And there we go, straight to the default selected zone. So the zone here looks very similar to the previous one, unfortunately, and let's deploy the scanning probe and see what there is out this way. Compound. How near are these guys? Outlaw's a little bit too close for comfort, so we're going to have him. And of course there's a bunch more of them. Cool, someone's dealing some damage there. And for you, I will change over my weapon. And you're done. Alright, we've got an upgrade to our pulse laser, which is why I didn't want to upgrade earlier. I often forget about that third weapon. Right. Let me pick up this stuff here before you start attacking me again. Yeah, it seems to me there's been some new stuff. Corrosion missiles. Look at the hull damage on them. Yeah, we'll swap them. We'll try them. There's only 4, but I'm only down to 9 of the other missiles by now anyway, so why not? Might be worth getting a secondary missile launcher at some point. If indeed that's possible. Okay. What else have we got around here? A tech container at this point is more valuable to me than the credits, so I'm going to go and get this tech container, and you never know, maybe it's upgraded shields or an upgraded Gatling gun. Oh, look at that, an upgraded Gatling gun. So look at these stat difference. So not hugely different. It's got basically the same DPS, or has got exactly the same DPS, but it's got slightly lower energy consumption and a slightly higher velocity as well. So yeah, not as good as a Gatling gun Mark II. This is merely an enhanced version of the Gatling gun, but still going to come in handy. Let's actually see if we can upgrade this as well now. Range mod. Why not? That container's really poked in there deeply, isn't it? Oh, and it's only fuel. Don't want that. There is something else nearby. Once we deal with these people.
No, no, no.
Don't know what he's shouting about. We're actually perfectly fine at the moment. Although we were taking quite a few hits, they weren't doing a lot of damage, so it's not much of a problem. Where are you? Yeah, those Gatling guns aren't nice when they're aimed at you, are they? Okay, is that everything? Is everything right nearby with the exception of that fuel there? But I'm now going to go over and get the compound. So I still haven't managed to get past Sector 3. I know quite a few in the comments are telling me how you've got to Sector 4, you've even completed the run. Unfortunately, I still haven't managed to do that yet. But I'm going to keep trying. Oh look, there is a Gatling gun. Mark II. And you can see quite a significant jump on DPS there. But unfortunately quite a lot more energy consumption as well. Nevertheless, I am going to have that. And we're then going to have a look at seeing if we can do an upgrade to it as well. And unfortunately we can't just yet. Fuel. Did I get that compound? There's still some mineable ore and the more mineable ore. So I will get that before anything comes in and jumps me. 5 kilometers away though is still a bit. Now last time on the Everspace video I mentioned I'd been playing Ark Survival Evolved, and I've actually been playing it on and off quite a bit over the past few weeks. We've got a few bases set up and got a few dinosaurs in my collection riding around like crazy. Very, very fun game. I don't know how many of you are actually playing that game, so if you're listening to me, if you got to this point in the video and hear me talking about Ark, do let me know what you think about it. Have you tried it? Are you playing it? If so, what sort of rule set do you play by, and are you playing on a server? Very much like to hear about that, and I'm of course planning on making it into a video series before much longer. Planned on getting one out this week actually, but there's been quite a lot of stuff going on with Elite Dangerous, and there's obviously going to be a lot going on with Elite Dangerous next week as it's going into beta on the Commanders update, so probably won't be getting an Ark video out next week either, but it gives me more time to build and prepare all the things we've been building, and that means there'll be that much more for me to show off and talk about when we finally do get to it. So survival games aren't usually my thing. They usually have to have a nice hook to get me in there, and for me with Ark Survival Evolved it's all about the world there. Very, very beautiful world, wonderful place to explore and roam around. So here we are again. G&B light fighters protecting a credits transport, and you know, why not? Let's see how much credits are in a G&B credits transporter, and also got to pay attention to see whether they actually jump out this time. Yeah, there it goes. I can hear it going, I think. Ah, too slow. Worth a try. Although certainly not worth a try if it gets me destroyed, is it? Beautiful thing is that when I jump sector, they won't actually be hostile to me in the next sector. They seem to forget. They remember from across zones, but they don't remember across sectors. Or at least that's been my experience. Let's hope that still rings true. So very, very quick there through.
Has found itself stuck in a hazardous minefield and requires your assistance.
Okay, some nice little bonus mission there.
A payment has been deposited with you by way of reward for your assistance.
Oh, did I help them already? Help them without even realising. Come on, got you. Right, we do need to build a few more missiles here. And look at that, we can get plenty of them. So I'm going to build, what, 16? And leave some scrap for a few other things, just in case I need them. And let's get the shields charged up. They're not going to recharge all the time you're shooting at me, though. Let's put an end to that. Right. Now, I do love these very dark areas of space. You'll probably remember me saying that in previous videos. Everspace is nothing if not colourful. Very, very striking areas all around. And so when you do get to these very dark areas of space, they do suddenly stand out. At least for me. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to take a screenshot. Let's see. Now, it's a shame you can't put the ship off centre when you're taking these screenshots. That would really help. But we go for that right there. And that right there. It's nice when games give you the ability to help you out a little bit extra with what's going on here. Scan drones. I had a feeling something like that might happen if I got too close. Let's try and get a bit away from there. Probably been a bit of a nuisance here for you with these screenshots, but I'm going to try and get a few here whilst I can. And we'll see what one we end up using on the video thumbnail.
There can't be any more. There's always one. Always.
I keep going into that menu today. I really don't know why I'm doing that. That's on the tab key. Now these things are affecting my sensors. I can't actually target the ships all the time and they're involved. So we've got to try and get rid of these. I've got to keep a very close eye on the damage there because I'm going to need to do a couple of repairs. So unfortunately, yet again, the jump suppression is active, meaning we can't.
That was not good.
Last minute I decided to start using missiles, which is obviously the thing we really need to use to help us out in those situations. But yeah, it didn't work too well. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave it for this video. I'll be back later and we'll continue on with a fresh run. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.